Hello, how you doing? Hello, Moose. Hello, Dave. All right, let's get started. Let's see who's here. All right. Oh, we got viewers. Oh, we got viewers. Well, you just came in, give me a like. It's a late night moon stream, everybody. Oh, yeah. All right. Ooh, Moose. Ooh, Dave. Yeah. Anyway. How you doing, cats? Meow. All right, let's get started, shall we? Yep. That being said, I've had an interesting day today. I had to run some errands, had to do some things. I visited some family members, and it's always nice to do those things. It's always nice to get things done and visit people that you love. And thank you, Mr. Bojangles. All right, well, I'll put it this way. Donate to my Cash App, people. Not today. I had other errands to run, Mr. Bojangles. Other errands to run. Business I had to take care of. I had to travel to a neighboring town. After that business was concluded, I spent some time with family. All right, we got 3 thumbs up. That's awesome. We got 10 views. Well, things have gotten interesting, haven't they? I guess my UK people aren't here today. Off, Moose. Off, Noodles. The script is complete, Mr. Bojangles. The second half is more challenging. I have to basically pay for the AI. So if you can donate to my Cash App, because I'm going to need around $100 to basically pay for the AI system that I need to do to make all the nasty goblin stuff. And you know where my Cash App is. All right. At first, Mr. Bojangles, it's one of the avenues It's a great way to do a preview. It's a great way to basically showcase, you know. It's a great way to basically have something to show when I go up to basically maybe an indie film producer. You know what I mean? You have to have something. You have to have something like, you know, like you just can't have a script. You have to have something to pitch it with. And an AI animation would be a very good thing to pitch the script when I sell the script to an indie producer. Well, I've been walking today, Mr. Bojangles, but I work out. Andrew, how you doing? A little. A little. You ain't got nothing on this, man. A little. You gotta be kidding me. Mr. Bojangles. All right. A lot of good things going on. What should I say? Anyway. Cool, Andrew. Today I had some good. I went to a Mexican restaurant. Had some good Mexican cuisine. Yeah, like mooses don't howl. You know what mooses do? They are they don't even make any noise. You know? Oh, thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Yes, Mexican food is great. Anyway. Yes, Nasty Goblin's coming along. The script is finished. And now I just got to do the AI animation. Oh, thank you, Mr. Bojangles. All right. If you just came in, give me a like. Give me some more likes. Only got 3 likes. Come on now. Give me some more. Yeah. Well, let's see what else I can show you. I've been working on. Well, I've been having a little fun. I like sometimes I'm a big fan of science fiction, so I drew this. A ray gun. A ray gun. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Mr. Bojangles. All right. Anyway, just been out and about, twist and shout. You know how it works. Throat and toe. Exactly, Andrew. I think that we got some science fiction fans out here. I'm a fan. I like fantasy, but I also like science fiction. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Whatever, not good Dan. His take is perverted. It came from my thoughts, Mr. Bojangles, my own imagination. Thank you. Well, I can assure you, my nasty goblins, the true nasty goblins, is going to be so much better. Oh, it's not. It's not a knife, Mr. Bojangles. No, Mr. Bojangles. That's vampires and demons. Very funny. Not good, Dan. Exactly. No, Mr. Bojangles. It's not true to the folklore, Mr. Bojangles. No. You're thinking about vampires. Not good, Dan. Goblins don't like iron. They don't like sunlight like vampires, but there's a difference. Sunlight burns vampires. Sunlight turns goblins to stone. Big difference. Also, fire kills goblins pretty quickly. Well, they're called nasty goblins. Not good, Dan. Something like that. Yeah. Mr. Bojangles. All right. If you just came in, give me some more likes. I got 13 views, only 5 likes. You can give me better than that. Well, there's different creatures with different weaknesses according to folklores. Okay? 6. We're up to 6. There's different ones. 7. Now we're talking. Okay, there's different creatures according to folklore with different weaknesses. Okay? Vampires, some of them are similar, but others are quite different. Okay? Vampires, yeah. They don't like vampires. Don't like garlic. They don't like steaks in the heart. You got to cut off their head. So sunlight burns them to a crisp, of course, and crosses, holy water, yeah. But at the same time, goblins and let's say everything's good. Yeah. But goblins and trolls have different weaknesses. Any weapon made of iron repels them, by the way. Iron. Iron is a thing they don't like. Okay. Okay, Noodles. They're susceptible to fire, and they're susceptible to iron. Weapons of iron for some reason. The iron Iron repels them for some reason. You can wear an iron chain around your neck, and it would basically, they wouldn't like it. Iron is maybe poisonous to them. They can smell it. See you, Dave. Yeah, as long as it's not, as long as it's pure iron, yeah, it would work, Andrew. I don't remember that being in the folklore. Not good, Dan. So weapons of iron, definitely. This is the reason why I added in the story. Shotgun shells filled with iron filings, iron spears, iron arrowheads. That could also work. Andrew. Another thing that really hurts them is fire, pretty much. Fire burns, and they can't regenerate from that. And another thing is sunlight, that where they turn to stone. Thank you, Mr. Bojangles. Although there are similarities between vampires and goblins, except goblins don't drink blood, but they do like to basically eat meat. And sometimes they like to snack on human children, according to folklore. They like to steal human children to eat. You know? Well, I don't know what they like to drink, Mr. Bojangles. That would work, but if you stab them with iron, they die. They bleed out and die. So, I guess iron is kind of like mercury to humans, I guess. Probably not, Mr. Bojangles. But you can look it up if you want to. Now, contrary to your beliefs, goblins aren't immortal, but they live longer than we do. Okay? They lived, I think, up to 500 years. They have a much longer lifespan than humans. They can live to be 500 years. That wouldn't work, not good, Dan. Titanium is not something you can use. No, I don't think magic is going to do it. That's silly, too. Silver is for werewolves. Silver. And vampires, to a certain extent. So if you can get UV light, ultraviolet light, which simulates sunlight, you can turn them to stone. Yeah. Got 9 likes on this one. Got some good stuff going. Yeah, right, not good, Dan. Yeah, right. Like you battled a goblin. Yeah, silver, gold. Yeah. Who doesn't like silver and gold? Precious metals. Not freeze them, Andrew. Turn them to stone. Big difference. All right, Mr. Bojangles. I understand. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, well, we got 10 views and 9 likes. Get me up to 12, people. You know what to do. So we're learning about something. So true, Andrew. So do goblins. Fun in the sun. Goblins are meat eaters. They'll eat dogs. They'll eat your household pets. Cats, dogs. All right, all right. Well, if you just came in, give me a like, people. Give me a like. Come on. Thumbs up, people. And it's not the fact they hate animals, it's the fact they're meat eaters. A horse is a little too big for them, Mr. Bojangles. They're not Alf. No, they're not, Mr. Bojangles. Maybe. You might be right about that. Not good, Dan. Well, since goblins are smaller, I don't know. Yeah, that's very true, Mr. Bojangles. But Alf was endearing. Goblins are not nice, so you wouldn't basically invite a goblin into your home, so. Hmm. Well, I don't know who would win. Vampires are bigger. They're very strong, very fast. Goblins are very fast, but they're not very strong. They rely on numbers. Well, I'll tell you what. I can arrange that, Andrew, if you donate to my Cash App. I need $100 for my AI systems. Yes, that's the reason they're called nasty goblins. Not good, Dan. They smell bad. Don't be so sure, Andrew. They're very fast. They can jump pretty high. They can climb pretty fast, too. Maybe. Three feet tall, actually. Not good, Dan. Yeah. Not exactly. Their legs are actually much more. They may have small legs, but their legs are actually much more, how can I say, skinnier than a gnome's legs. They're much more, how can I say, fast. I mean, they're built for speed. Let me explain to you. Humans are not as quick as goblins. We're stronger than goblins, but we're not as quick. Goblins can regenerate. Not good, Dan. They can regenerate. Unless you use the proper weaponry, the proper stuff, they can regenerate on your ass. So regular weapons are out of the question. Yeah, that's very funny, Andrew. I don't know. Very funny, not Mr. Bojangles. Somewhat. Yes and no. I don't know about the reproductive organs, but I do know they're similar, but I wouldn't say they're the same. You know what I mean? Similar, but not the same. You know? It's like saying a cat's reproductive organs are the same as humans. They look similar, but they're different. That's a very bizarre comparison, Andrew. I didn't say that. I said there would be girl goblins. There is in the script. There's a goblin queen in the script. She doesn't talk much. The goblin king does most of the talking. But yeah, there is sex differences between goblins. I don't know. Well, I'll put it this way. For example, did you know cats, for example, have a barbed penis? Your common house cat, and every cat you can think of, has a penis that's barbed. It's barbed. It's like a cactus, like a fish hook. Little fun fact you got there. So, well, that's a natural feature on cats. So, there might be something totally different. Well, I don't know about that. There's no reference to folklore to the genitalia of goblins. I've never heard anything about that, but the point is that so do you, Mr. Bojangles. So do you. You can look that one up. So, although we have similar anatomy to cats, we're not the same. Probably not. They have sharp teeth, Andrew. Sharp teeth all around. Ah, no. That's like saying, would you kiss a piranha? I got 10 likes. Probably not. Not good, Dan. They're very hideous little creatures. If you stare at the face of a goblin, there's yellow eyes, kind of like a wrinkly face, long pointed nose, long pointed ears, green face. Yeah, that's what you want to love? Good for you, Ozan. I don't think so, not good, Dan. Not according to folklore. They're kind of disgusting. Not necessarily. Maybe in humans. But goblins have yellow eyes because, well, they're creatures of the night. So they need to see in the dark. Yeah, not good, Dan. You're acting like a moron. Yeah. Oh, good for you, Mr. Bojangles. You have a cat? Cats are not my favorite pet. I'm a dog person myself, you know. I like dogs. Dogs are just loyal no matter what. They love you no matter what. Cats, well, they'll bite your toes. Understandable, Mr. Bojangles. Very funny, not good, Dan. Very funny. Well, okay. We've had very much so, Dorian. I've had a great time today, spending time with my family. You must have pet allergies, Andrew. Very good, Mr. Bojangles. It depends on what kind of drugs we're talking about here. I mean, for a cat, catnip gets them high. And so, if you just came in, give me some likes. Thumbs up, people. Gets them high. So, it depends on their anatomy, I would say. But catnip doesn't do anything for humans. So, that's another good example. Sorry to hear that, Andrew. Very funny, Andrew. All right, we got 10 viewers, 10 likes. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, well, I guess we can get a little higher. This stream has run its course, I do believe. I've had some fun. I've enjoyed our little time. Well, I want to say God bless everybody. And all glory goes to God. Amen. It's a very little stream. I mean, it's nice talking to everybody. How you doing, Hardy Hempstead? How you doing? Very funny. I will, Mr. Bojangles. Well, God bless everybody and have a nice, blessed evening. And all glory goes to God.